Hello. This is my presentation on 3 Cinderella stories. I chose to do The Rough-Faced Girl because I loved the illustrations in it, Caporushes because I loved the girl's smart wits, and Ella Enchanted because it was a good book and a great story. Caporushes, an English fairy tale. The father has 3 daughters, and he asked each one of them, "How much do you love me, my dear?" The first daughter responded, "As I love my life." The second daughter responded, "Better nor all the world." The third daughter responded, "I love you as fresh meat loves salt." After the third daughter made her comment, the father thought she did not love him at all, and sent her away. Caporushes worked as a maid for no wages. The Cinderella character appears smart because of the comment she gave to her father about how much she loved him. The young girl used a riddle to show her love to her father. She was able to find work on her own. The young girl hid her fancy clothes and was willing to work for no wages so she would survive. She was clever at keeping her name unknown to the master's son, the prince, at the dance. Nobody from the house where she worked knew she was going to the dance. However, the master's son of the house where she worked was mesmerized by her. The young girl on her wedding day reconciled with her father, which shows her character. At the end of the story, you realize how smart of a comment Caporushes made, because at the wedding she fed her father meat with no salt, and he then realized how essential salt was, and when he makes a connection of how essential he was to her, he realizes that his daughter that he had sent away had loved him the most. The Rough-Faced Girl by Raphael Martin and David Shannon. A poor father who has 3 daughters. The 2 oldest daughters were cruel and hard-hearted. The youngest monitored the fire as she was told. The 2 oldest daughters commanded their poor father give them necklaces, buckskin dresses, and beaded moccasins. The younger sister asked their father nicely if she could have some beads, a new buckskin, and some moccasins. The father had nothing left to give but some broken shells and old moccasins. She made those work. The Cinderella character appears loving. The young girl was able to see the great beauty of the earth and did not become distracted by her own outer beauty. She does not allow her appearance to stop her from visiting the invisible being. She has inner beauty that the invisible being, the prince, and his sister can see. After washing in the lake, the young girl's outer beauty is exposed only because she has a strong, kind heart. The young girl lived in great gladness with the invisible being. Ella Enchanted by Gail Carson Levine. Sir Peter, her father, who was a trader, falls into debt and marries Dame Olga for her money. Ella gains 2 stepsisters. Hattie uses Ella's curse to her advantage. Olive is too dim-witted to figure out the curse. Ella tries to disobey. However, because of the curse, she was unable. The Cinderella character is adventurous. Ella is willing to leave finishing school to find Lucinda the fairy who gifted her obedience, which Ella contemplates throughout the entire story if obedience is a gift. Ella is determined to rid herself of the curse. Since Ella was willing to travel far into territories unknown, this also shows her determination and adventurous spirit. Ella is helpful, confident, and kind. Ella is willing to work in the kitchen with Mandy. She is kind to the elves, and her confidence in herself such as she can speak many languages. Char the prince sees Ella for her inner beauty from the beginning to the end of the story. Char enjoys being a pen pal with Ella and loves how she can make him laugh. In the end, when she is covered in ash, he can still see her inner beauty. All 3 Cinderellas have a component of their life they are trying to hide. Caporushes is trying to hide that she comes from status. Rough-Faced Girl is hiding her scars from the fire. Ella is hiding her curse of obedience to not hurt the ones she loves. Caporushes is hiding her clothes so she can find a job. However, through the story you can see how she is smart and clever. Rough-Faced Girl tries to hide her scars from tending to the fire. However, she sees the beauty of nature and the invisible being sees her inner beauty. Ella wants to be helpful to others and is able to find ways to accomplish this on her own. However, her curse of obedience sometimes puts Ella in situations she knows is wrong, but cannot stop herself because of the curse. Ella and Caporushes both have the Cinderella character attending a ball for 3 nights in a row. Each character leaves early as to not be found out. At the ball, each character hides themselves in different ways. Caporushes by removing her caporushes and showing her beautiful gown. Ella hides who she is by wearing a mask over her face. Ella, however, is discovered on the 3rd night because Hetty removes her mask. There is no ball in the Rough-Faced Girl. All 3 Cinderellas have a unique characteristic to show their inner beauty. Caporushes shows her nature for forgiveness by putting her arm around her father at her wedding. Rough-Faced Girl showed courage by following her heart to find the invisible being. Ella shows determination by breaking the curse to protect the ones she loves. Thank you.